Welcome back to the Isakit. I'm Eve Nyaga. As usual, we give you the best on this fine Saturday morning, and you cannot let your Saturday morning be a boring one, thanks to the Isakit. So we have a very fine message for young filmmakers and a fine event for them. You need to hear this because there's a very big opportunity for you. And Amin Khan and Samuel will be telling us more about this event and what to expect from it and the advantages it has. So welcome.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Yes, kindly introduce yourself.
Sure, my name is Amin Khan. I'm presently here as the patron for the GPAY Youth. GPAY stands for Great Potential African Youth, and I'm also the chairman of ASMO. ASMO is an association of slum media organizations in Kenya. We're here to talk about Cinemadamare Africa, which is taking place at the end of this year, and we are really looking forward and thankful to KBC TV for hosting us here today.
You're welcome. Samuel, kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you, Nyaga. My name is Samuel Oluoko.
Yes,
My name is Samuel Oluoko, and I'm the project manager at GPAY Youth, which apparently is a youth talent organization based in Dandora. And I believe some of you might have heard about this name, but actually we're trying to nurture young talents from the areas of the Dandora slums and Korogosho, trying to give them some opportunities in line with filmmaking and photography training. So in a nutshell, that's why I'm here, and I'm so glad to be here at Y254, the best channel for the youth.
Yes, thank you so much. We're also glad to have you. So kindly tell us more about GPAY.
Well, GPAY is an acronym for Great Potential African Youth. It was born out of the need and desire to see how we can give back to the community, more so for the youths whom we felt were amazingly talented and have the opportunity to stand out in their own ways to create opportunities for themselves, but have no one to really hold their hands to show them the way and give them the direction. So within the time we were forming GPAY, it was back in 2009, and it was later registered in 2010 by the government of Kenya. And we have been running programs that touches on nurturing youth talents in areas of music, dancing, poetry, and spoken word, theater, film productions, and photography training. So for this, we have really been able to churn out a big number of youths who were otherwise getting into these bad vices within the society, getting to the dumping site and becoming criminals and getting into drugs and stuff. And we were able to change quite a number of them to come back and see something that their dreams had for them in their lives. And for sure, we are glad that this is taking shape as we move along.
So you're saying that there are a number of things you do, but today you're here to talk about the Cinemadare, right? So tell us your involvement in Cinemadare and what it is.
Okay, thank you. The Cinemadamare program is an organization that is based in Italy. Actually, the name itself is Associazione Culturale Cinemadamare, which is an Italian word that stands for the Cultural Association of Cinemadamare. And it's a big international gathering of young filmmakers in the world, which brings together about 200 countries every year in Italy. And I happened to be part of this program in 2014. That was the first time through GPAY we were trying to launch a certain film locally, and we got an opportunity to get a venue in the Italian Institute of Culture. And from this, we were able to challenge them, and they gave us this opportunity. And that's the first time I went to Cinemadamare. Then when I got there, I got really, really amazed at how much this program is impacting in the professional journey of the youth who have passion for filmmaking. Because being a big international program, no African country, unfortunately, was in attendance for the past editions that has been going on, not until the time I went. And then I was concerned that why is it that in the past editions, the 11 years since this thing started, we have never seen any African participation. Then the director of this organization told me he also doesn't know. In fact, he was shocked to see me in that edition that time in 2014 going for the program, and he was wondering how did I get to know about it. So this is how I explained to him through the Italian embassy we got this opportunity. And I saw a big opportunity in this program because it's amazingly involving filmmakers moving from one city of that country to another, staying in one place, making films for that city and showcasing to the public and moving to the next. And all this was climaxed with the international film festival that goes on in Venice, which is towards the end of the north of that country. And we were able to participate and even meet the big stars that we see in the movies. And this for me was a big eye-opener. And I felt this is an amazing program that I would love to see running in my country. And that's how I initiated the talks with the director on how then GPAY and Cinemadamare can partner for the long-term objective of having this program to come to Africa. And for this reason, it is coming to Africa this year for the first time.
Thank you. So, Amin, if you could tell us what's your role in GPAY and Cinemadamare?
Yeah, thank you so much, Amyn. So with GPAY, being the patron, my task is to encourage the youth, to bring them into a level of ensuring that they have a better quality of life, especially in the areas which they're living in. And it's an informal environment. And I would like to see that the youth have more, with the talent that they have, is sort of brought about and brought about to the world at large. The film festival in Italy is a good one because like Samuel and others who managed to go there came back with films which also went into the festivals here, and they've actually won many awards.
Yeah.
And this is actually a pilot program, and we would like it to take place into 5 different counties in Kenya, and basically starting with Nairobi, going to Kisumu, coming back and then going to Kirinyaga, Makueni, and then in Kilifi.
Okay.
So what we want to do is 200 participants, 100 will be coming from outside, 100 will be from Kenya and the diaspora, and they will have an opportunity, different types of skills, like those who might be producers, those who are directors. Some of them will have skills in terms of doing script writing, and others will be doing editing. So basically they can get together, choose their teams, and make films in each county from 2 to 12 minutes duration. And we are trying to push the agenda, the essence of each and every film that's coming out, to be the gains of devolution. So you can imagine, as they go around each and every county, they'll be able to look at what are the positive impacts of what the counties have done.
Yeah.
And in so doing, also take films which then can be showcased. We also want to, maybe in the future, as we move along and the youth become more capacitated, I think Kenya can be a very good destination for filmmakers throughout the world.
Yeah.
I was also very fortunate, actually, last year. I had gone to Portugal to present a film which I had done together with the GPAY youth.
Yeah.
It was actually on climate change. You know, climate change is becoming a big thing all over the world. So we decided to make a film to depict how climate change is impacting the world. And we went around all the areas in Kenya, starting from the Rift Valley to Hell's Gate, Kikope, Limuru, and many places, Magadi. And we came out with such a good experimental film, which now can depict about what climate change has impacted. So like this, there'll be many others where filmmakers can bring about films. And as you know, that it's very holistic when you're doing filmmaking. So your skill development is much more as a youth. And I'd like to see the counties and the government putting more actually money and resources into building the youth, not only within the education programs, but also into extracurricular, which will develop the youth into filmmaking. That is the aim.
Okay, all right. So you're saying, is there a particular theme this year?
Yes. So the team that, basically this Cinemadamare Africa, all to the efforts of Samuel going to Italy and making an MOU, which allows him to come down.
Yeah.
Basically, we felt that being first time in Kenya, and we know that one of the biggest challenges that we are facing as Kenyans is the impact of devolution. And we felt that why don't we bring about the theme as being the gains of devolution. So in each of the counties, if you go to all the counties, each of them have got different challenges, different things that they're able to impact on. So why don't we showcase this and tell the world that Kenya is not a country that's, whilst we have many problems, we also have very good things which are happening.
Sure.
And let's bring that about, and let's change and make sure that Kenya becomes the wonderful country that we expect it to be.
Change that narrative.
And let's hope all our leaders also do the same and join us. All the governors, we're hoping, will also be part of this, because we'll have launches in each and every county. Launches will also...
5 counties.
5 counties. So each of the governors we expect to come do the launches when we go there. Filmmaking will take place, and all the films will be judged at the end of the 7-day program in each county.
Yeah.
And we'll present prizes to the best awards, best filmmaker, best producer, best artist.
Yeah.
And people also within the communities will be able to participate and come and not only be actors there,
Yeah.
but also judge the films
Yeah.
which are coming out.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, we also want to put it into the, of course, the social platform and ensure that not only within Kenya, I know there are about 86 television stations in Kenya. I didn't know there were so many, but
many.
it's interesting. And also the social media platform, so that all the world
Yeah.
can have a look and see what beauty we have in Kenya.
Sure.
And how we can make films that are outstanding and make this like I said, the Kollywood.
Yes. Hollywood. So what are some of the challenges that you've been facing in implementing Cinemadamare?
The challenges that I think as Kenyans that we always face, and one of them is resources. We have, to do such a big program, we have been very fortunate that many of the counties have come forward, especially the ones which I've talked about, and they're willing to be able to do many things in kind. We also have the administration costs. There will be air tickets for the staff or personnel who come from Italy, they come down here. There will be administration costs which are taking place. Also in terms of marketing, posters, many like those. And we're looking forward to having more partnership and of course the awards.
Yes.
For giving prizes which are good, because then it can encourage and motivate the people who participate.
Yeah.
So there is a certain amount of resources that we require in terms of monetary, and we're looking forward to have more partners. Obviously, we've had a very good partnership with the Kenya Film Commission, who is actually our main umbrella body liaising with the government. We're also looking at the National Chamber of Commerce and seeing if many other private companies can also reach their hand out and come forward, and to make this not only a very good, successful story, but to make sure that whilst we've started with 5 counties, let us continue with this in the forthcoming years, in the next 5 years, and make sure they take place in all the counties.
Yeah, true.
And that's just some of our challenges we're facing.
Okay, all right. Maybe Samuel, you can tell us, being a participant, how the process of participating in Cinemadamare.
Okay, thank you. Now, before I answer that question, I'm glad our patron has touched on the challenges that we are facing, and there's one area that is very key.
Yeah.
We've, as he said, gotten quite a lot of support from the counties, the 5 counties we have identified, but all of these are in kind. These participants are going to stay within our counties that we'll be visiting. Their accommodation is going to be taken care of by us, so they're not going to take care of their own accommodation. We need the support of even the transport from one county after we are done with our project in the county. We need to go to the next county. At least 200 participants in total needs this transport system, the buses that we will take them from one county to the next county, all the way to the last county, which is in Kilifi.
Yeah.
This is another challenge that we are really grappling with, but we are hoping this kind of support will come through. And not forgetting the security, the kind of security we need, because these are young filmmakers coming from all over the world. Actually, the applications are ongoing, and we have realized a big, massive application that we'll really struggle to get just 200 out of the many. The number is closer to 600 right now as we speak.
600?
Yes, and the last date of application is on 10th of this month. So we even feel between now and the 10th, there's more applications that are likely to come forth. And these participants come with their sophisticated equipment. Some carry with them their expensive
So they're bringing
cameras.
along their equipment?
Yeah, the participants come with their own equipment. If you are a Kenyan participant, you want to come in as a camera person, you come with your camera. If you are a participant coming from any other country, maybe UK, you want to come here as an editor, you come with your laptop with the programs for editing.
Yeah.
If you are coming with you are a lighting person or a sound composer or sound engineer, you come with your equipment, the lapel, the microphone and everything. You carry along with you your tools of trade.
Yes.
So for this reason, we believe this equipment needs some security.
It's true.
Not even forgetting the lives of the same participants, they need to be secure. So we need looking for this kind of security aspects. And the waivers for this filming license that will be happening within the counties, that's of course taken care of also.
Yeah.
But again, as we were saying, there are areas that the participants themselves will take care of their own meals, because they need to also take part of the cost of this whole arrangement.
Let me stop you for just a minute. How long is the when you get to one county, how long will you take to do the films in that particular county?
1 week.
1 week.
We take 1 week in every county.
So in that 1 week, the participants take care of their meals?
They take care of their meals in every other stop that we go.
All right.
And as you had asked me, what is the process of the whole program as it is envisaged to be, the first county we are launching this program in a big way is in Nairobi, and we'll start it with a big launch. Of course, we have partnered with the University of Nairobi as we speak, and the venue for this launch will be in one of their main halls, the auditorium. And we're expecting big dignitaries alongside the diplomats from different, because these are international programs, some countries are coming on board, and the diplomats from those various countries will be in attendance. So we'll do a launch, and after the launch, there's going to be a production meeting, because it's just within the 1 week. The first day, which is already scheduled to be 9th of November, the launch starts there. And then after the launch, we'll have a production meeting, which will be followed by master classes. Because this program, in every county, we are running 2 master classes in areas of filmmaking. Maybe, like for Nairobi, we had planned to start with a production master class. Those who want to be producers, they'll be shown the best aspects of how to really be a good producer. And then we'll also do a cinematography master class. That is for Nairobi County. Then when these master classes are done with, the participants are free to start moving around and do their own recce, move around, look at locations and the casting and even the ideas of the stories as they think of the ideas of what they want to film about. So within this day, they'll be coming up with the story ideas, they script them, they look for locations, they cast people, they get their crew within themselves. Because everybody coming
within the 200 people.
Yes, here is where you'll get the camera person. Here is where you'll get the director for your film. Here is where you'll get maybe the script writer, the editor, and it keeps going like that.
So from the 200 people you're getting, the crew, what about the cast?
The cast can come, there are those who have applied just as actors. Then within the county, now the best that comes with this when it comes to a county is the locals that are within that county are also indirectly involved in this program, so that some of them can even help with some location management. They can also be actors. They can give you some props. They help you with so many other errands within the production, catering and stuff. So this is something that will indirectly and directly involve the county and the locals within it. Then when this screening and the whole aspect of filming has been done, about sometimes Thursday, Friday, they should be done with their actual filming process and start editing for the sake of submitting their films on a Saturday, So on a Saturday, late in the evening, by 6 in the evening, they should be done with the editing so that in the following day, they submit their films for the screening on the following day. Mark you, the last day is the day when the screening is done, and after that, they'll wrap every other thing and their belongings, and we take to the next stop. So that is how the same thing will be replicated in the next county. The difference is that in that county now we'll not do the grand launch as it were in the first stop, but we'll just do the normal launch where the governor of that county will welcome the participants, maybe do a cocktail for them or something like dinner, and then they take on the same process. So this is how it goes until we get to Malindi, where the actual climax of this program is. Actually, in all this, there is going to be some weekly competitions out of these films that will have been filmed, and then the best will be awarded some cash awards, all the way in those categories, like our patron said, the best director, the best sound man, the best scriptwriter, the best film. So when we get to Malindi, all the best films that were won in those 4 counties and the 5th one in Malindi will be put together to really go for the best overall film, which will be given a very prestigious cash award again, and we'll also get some other goodies, like including the crew that took part in that film will be given the opportunity in an all expenses paid to the next edition that runs in Italy to go and experience the filmmaking process as it does in Italy.
Yes, you still haven't clearly told us how the participants apply.
Oh, thank you. I've just taken you through the process. Now, the application process is very clear. It's online. If you go to our website, www.gpayafrica.org, you'll find an application form that is really put there online with the instructions that are put to you for you to just fill in, because it's some kind of a structured kind of application. Then you'll submit.
Yes.
When you do, we'll have it in our database. How we will get to do the shortlisting, it's pegged on so many criteria, whereby for Kenyan participants, we first and foremost give 10 slots for the local, the counties that have partnered with us in this edition. We'll give them 10 slots. Then out of the remaining slots, we'll be giving the other counties who have not directly participated in this program, for the sake of giving it the country balance, the balance within the country. Then for the international participants, we will also consider them on the basis that when we get the applications from maybe one country having even 20 or 30 applications, we can give 2 and match with the other 2 from another country, so that we kind of give a regional, kind of a balanced kind of representation. But when we finally finish with all these criteria and everything, you know, it's also pegged on the gender balance. We have also the sensitivity to the persons with disabilities. If someone happens to apply and he or she is a person with disability, we give that person the first consideration. So that we give some kind of an equal representation. And then finally we send these letters of invitation out to the successful shortlisted applicants, and then we'll now expect them to report for the program on 9th. Yes.
So I'm being told there's a video we're about to watch, and if we can kindly have it, and then after the video we will have one of the beneficiaries of Cinemadamare, so that they can tell us how they benefited, and yeah, wind up. Yes, if we can have that video. How he benefited. Yes, and that was the clip of the events that ran during Cinemadamare, and we have the beneficiary, and we'd like him to tell us how he benefited from the program. Welcome.
Okay, I'm a member of GPAY Africa. Yeah, my name is Christian Chen. Yeah, actually I'm not a beneficiary of Cinemadamare, but I'm a GPAY.
Kindly hold your mic.
I'm just a member of GPAY. Back then I was collecting garbages in Dandora.
Yes.
But GPAY gave me something to do. Like now I'm a photographer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So GPAY, I can say GPAY have done a lot for me. Yeah.
So you're saying your strength is in photography?
Yeah, I'm also an actor.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being with GPAY Africa, I've featured in several movies. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can just say thank you to GPAY.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I was about to travel to Italy, but I got problem with the passport. So I hope now I'll be participating on the film.
All right. Thank you so much. As we wind up, Amin, you could maybe give your final message to the Kenyans who will be participating in Cinemadamare.
We are indeed grateful to those who have already partnered with us, including the Italian embassy, and also we have got Easy Coach that is going to help us with transport on the western region. We look forward to more and more sponsors coming to be able to assist, because this is a wonderful program. It's really going to assist the youth in all areas of the counties in Kenya to be able to bring about talent, to bring about nurture talent, and to look at it in a way where it creates employment in Kenya. So my urge is that also to all the participants who really want to come in, obviously there's going to be a very strict criteria because the numbers are small.
Yes.
We hope that to be able to select the best out of in Kenya, and do apply, because if you don't apply, then we don't know who you are. We hope to get at least many countries from outside to participate,
Yeah.
and also from Kenyans and the diaspora. And one of the aims of this is to bring about an integration of different people, to show the diversity is strength.
Yes.
When you have people from outside, people from within, they learn from each other. And that'll be a learning experience to be able to produce very good movies. And all the participants will definitely learn also from the master classes. They'll be able to participate in something which is very unique.
Yeah.
And we are really looking forward to participants as well as well-wishers and partners who will be with us to ensure that this program is extremely successful. If anybody has got any questions or whatever, our website is there. They can look at that. And anybody else, please feel free to basically talk to us.
Yes.
And see if you can also be part of GPAY in the future. One of the aims of GPAY is, although it's a small community-based organization, I feel that slowly we should go in all the counties.
Yeah.
Now that we've got 47 counties, since we've got a very good model which we have created, why not push this and have it in all the different counties? We also have what is called a talent galore, which takes place every year in December. And we've been able to harness and make the youth really come out with acts, plays, artistic things, photography, and all these are part of development, which we hope the youth will take and be successful in. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much for joining us and giving the youth such good information. Yes, and we'll definitely encourage them to apply, despite the fact that it's just a few days remaining to the closing date.
Right.
Yes.
And we also hope that you will partner with us
Yes.
in terms of highlighting all the films when they do come out and exposing them.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And if you're a young filmmaker, then this is the perfect opportunity for you. Make sure you apply, even if it's just a few days remaining. You never know, maybe you can get that chance. More of this circuit coming your way, so don't you go anywhere.